Everyone. The Adani Group has put all the rumors to rest. It is declared that the Adanis have won the bid war against JSW Group and Ultratech Cement, and has acquired India's two most valuable cement companies, Ambuja Cement and ACC. Let us first know about Gautam Adani. How did he build the Adani empire, and how he made his ambitions a reality? And lastly, we will understand the business and life lessons from Adani's journey and success. Adanis are said to be the second wealthiest family after the Ambanis in India. Gautam Adani did not inherit its wealth from his father. Instead, Adani has worked hard in his life to reach where it is now. Adani's strong will and his business strategies build his stairs of success. Gautam Adani was the son of a textile merchant. He was one of the 7 children of his parents. Being the son of a businessperson, he always showed entrepreneurial traits. He even dropped out of his college in the second year to become an entrepreneur. In his life, Adani has worked many jobs. After dropping out of his college, Adani worked as diamond sorter for 3 years and has learned about the diamond industry. Later he went to Ahmedabad to work in his brother's plastic factory. He started importing PVC to India. And from there, his global trade journey has begun. Gautam Adani founded Adani Group in the year 1988, and originally dealing on agricultural products. Later, as for the market's demand, Adani's diversified into energy sector, coal trading, mining, oil and gas distributions, shipports and SEZ infrastructures, airports, and many more. Adani always believed in giving back to the society, and his organization has given back enormously to the Indian society, in terms of health infrastructure development, rural infrastructure development, improving education, and many more. Today Adani is one of the major builders in India, and has its presence in the real estate, airports, power plants, shipports, logistics and many more. The Adanis have very soon realized that the main ingredient of their business and success is cement. In 2022 the Adanis have made a mark in the infrastructure industry, after the acquisition of Ambuja Cement and ACC. The Adanis have won this bidding war, from JSW Group and Ultratech Cement, with a bidding of $10.5 billion. Let us deep dive into the mindset of Adanis, behind buying these two major cement companies in India. Adanis are the biggest consumer of cement in India. From airport infrastructure to power plants to SEZ, cement is required in every construction businesses. Adani Group has taken the route of backward integration in their business. This is not the first time that some company has chosen the route of backward integration, and this was always been part of the major strategy takeovers of many tech and retail giants in the market. Let us understand the backward integration with the Netflix model. In the late 90s and early 2000s, Netflix was giving DVDs on rent. The main business of Netflix is to supply digital content. Netflix used to supply movies DVD on rent in its initial stage. Netflix has gained enormous amount of end users who are renting DVDs. Netflix has realized that at some point of time, such contents would be copyright restricted, or such contents could be restricted to some particular media channels or OTT platforms. Netflix started their own production and shows, and started streaming on their own OTT platform, and has become the major consumer of its own product content in the market. In today's date, the entire Netflix production content is consumed by Netflix itself, and it shows the real-world industry, an example of backward integration. The Adanis have made it clear to the world that their goal is to utilize their cement business to its full capacity, aligned with the Indian government plans. The Indian government has major infrastructure development plans, and Adanis are aiming on fulfilling such demands. Gautam Adani has mentioned on an interview with a news channel in India that the creation of 100 smart cities, 200 new airports, housing for all as part of the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, large-scale concrete highways, and the ministry mandate that stipulates minimum of 25% of concrete volume to be used in national highways, expressways, and other centrally sponsored road projects, the rise of dedicated freight corridors, the list of possibilities that will drive cement consumption is endless. Adanis have also aimed to increase the cement production capacity to 70 million tons per year over the period of next 5 years. After the acquisition of Ambuja Cement and ACC, Adanis have become one of the major cement manufacturers in India, with a capacity of more than 70 million tons in total. With this acquisition, Adanis will not only turn their fortune, but also the fortune of the entire cement market in India. The business and life lessons that we get to learn from Adanis are: Diversification is the key. Most of us never diversify in our business, and always stuck in the same loop forever. We never create long-term visions, and stay in the same loop forever. The market always changes by the day. We have to understand what market is demanding today, and we should have a vision that what market would demand tomorrow. There are always potential opportunities in the market, and we should be the one to grab them first. The market teaches us many real-life lessons, most probably the ones which are never taught in the business schools. To be successful in market, we should never stop learning. Our values are very important and we should never compromise on our values. On that note, Chemical X Media, signing out. Subscribe, and stay tuned with Chemical X Media for more.